A midnight breeze rustles the trees of a quiet West Virginia neighborhood. 16-year-old Skylar Neese slips out her bedroom window, her feet barely making a sound on the ground below. Hours later, she vanishes, leaving behind a community gripped by fear and a question that will haunt them. How does a teenage girl disappear into thin air? Skylar Neese was well-liked, a straight-A student with a bright future, living in the close-knit town of Star City. Her parents awoke to an empty bed, assuming their daughter had gone to work her part-time job at Wendy's. But as the day stretched on and Skylar never returned home, panic set in. Her friends, Sheila Eddy and Rachel Schoaf, seemed just as shocked, insisting they hadn't seen her since the previous afternoon. As the hours ticked by, the search intensified. Flyers blanketed telephone poles, and neighbors scoured woods and abandoned lots. Security footage from the apartment complex revealed a blurry figure, Skylar, getting into a sedan just after midnight. The car was unrecognizable, its taillights disappearing into the darkness. Investigators dug deeper, interviewing classmates and combing through social media. Rumors swirled. Had Skylar run away, or had something far more sinister happened? Sheila and Rachel remained fixtures in the family's life, comforting Skylar's parents, attending vigils, and pleading for her safe return. But detectives noticed cracks in their stories. Details changed or were forgotten, and the girls seemed nervous, almost rehearsed in their grief. Still, with no evidence of foul play, the case cooled. Weeks passed, then months. The smallest details began to raise red flags. Rachel's behavior grew erratic, her once bright demeanor replaced by anxiety and fear. The truth, it seemed, was gnawing at her from the inside. Investigators pressed Sheila and Rachel separately. Phone records revealed late-night conversations between the girls and odd text exchanges on the night Skylar disappeared. The puzzle pieces didn't fit. Why would Skylar sneak out to meet her two best friends, only to vanish without a trace? As winter turned to spring, the community's hope faded, replaced by whispers and suspicion. Skylar's parents clung to the possibility that their daughter was alive, but law enforcement sensed the darkness lurking behind the girl's carefully constructed facade. The question remained: what really happened that night, and who, if anyone, could be trusted? The truth finally came crashing down when Rachel, overcome by guilt, broke down and confessed. She revealed that she and Sheila had orchestrated Skylar's murder, luring her out under the guise of friendship before betraying her in the woods. Both girls were arrested and ultimately sentenced to lengthy prison terms. The community reeled from the revelation, struggling to comprehend how a bond between teens had turned so deadly. Even now, the heartbreak and disbelief linger. What drives people, especially those we trust most, to such chilling acts? Let us know your thoughts below.